Oh boy, do I sure love Midsommar. This is such a great film.
What a spoiler. That was a spoiler.
There's
You're
a bear
so
in the
close to
movie.
me.
There's a bear in the movie.
That's
How's that a spoiler?
It's a
There's
spoiler.
literally a bear.
I might spoil like all these movies.
Okay, we're gonna put, we're gonna say, I didn't really spoil Minnie and mine, but Emily's gonna spoil some movies because she sugs.
Well, I want to spoil some because, like, I feel like it's important for why I like them.
Oh, by the way, we're back 3 years later
Back,
with,
back again.
with, Brain Starbucks.
You stop moving it.
I have a tremor now, so this is gonna
You
be
always had a
interesting.
tremor.
I have even more of. I have like a diagnosed tremor now.
Okay, so these are my top 10 movies. A lot of them are the same as Abby's, but some of them I liked more than Abby, or like are in different orders. So
Or
that-
like
that's
them
why
for
I'm
different
getting-
reasons.
That's why I'm getting into them. So my number 10 is It Chapter 2, and I feel like this is a controversial one because a lot of people didn't like it, but I rewatched it the other day. The thing is, It is one of my favorite Stephen King books. I love it. I will love anything with Bill Hader in it.
Get
He's
it.
like my pride and joy.
It.
I love Bill Hader. The casting was perfect.
Casting of Bill Hader was incredible.
It changed a lot from the book, but like I get that. But just like the relationship between all the characters, while I felt it in certain scenes, while the kids were a lot stronger, I felt it in like everyone who interacted with it. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Richie being gay.
I thought that was a good addition.
It was a good addition. It makes sense.
I don't like when people rewrite characters to be like, oh yes, we're gonna make like Spider-Man gay randomly.
No, but it makes
but I like
sense.
it when it makes sense and it actually
It
adds to the
makes
character and
sense.
isn't just a
It
gimmick.
added to the character, and also it's weird that they added that, but they didn't add this as a spoiler for the book. Beverly's husband goes after them. And
That would've
that's
been
like
so
a
long.
really important part of the book, because what I like about the book is yes, they're being attacked by a killer clown, but they also have these real life
Yep.
horrible things like child abuse, like Munchausen by proxy, like all sorts of things happening, and that's like what's also scary. Her father's like abusing her,
Yeah.
and that first movie really got that.
Like
the
the
second one
bullies.
didn't get it
Yeah.
as well, but also it was just really fun. Bill Skarsgård is amazing.
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård? I don't know.
Guard.
Skarsgård.
Yes.
Is amazing. He
Oh,
was
he's-
fantastic as Pennywise. He had a lot to live up to with Tim
I like that
Curry.
meme of like Bill Hader running away from him dressed up as Pennywise.
We
While they're filming.
talk about this movie all the time. Max recently watched it. Except one thing with my movie experience, a man
Yeah.
asleep. I think I liked it better the second time because there wasn't a man asleep
Snoring loudly.
for like an hour and a half. This was a 3-hour-long movie. An hour and a half of it he was snoring.
Weirdly enough, me, the one with misophonia, was not bothered by the snoring.
was very
I don't know why I was. Maybe because I was behind it.
The person who was with him did not wake him up.
I know,
I'm
I
like,
saw.
That's a waste of
Because
time.
I went to the
and money.
bathroom like
We
3
saw it on-
times.
we saw it on opening night. Like,
Did
we
we?
love this. Yes, remember
Oh.
the little dairy balloons everywhere.
Oh, that was cute.
It was so
okay,
cute.
moving
Okay,
on.
next.
We spent like 3 minutes on your
Next,
number
we
10.
got Marriage Story. And I
That's
put
on your
this-
list?
I put this on my list. I replaced it with Joker. Because I was originally going to do Joker.
Wait, Joker's not
but
on your
then
list?
No.
What?
I know. But then I put Marriage Story.
Controversial.
I know, because it was just like, it felt like a play, and I really like plays. And also, like, at the beginning, Abby wasn't into it, but I got very invested in it.
But then
and
I got
think it's
invested as
really
it went
cool because it's a different type of movie. Not a lot of movies are made like this. And everyone is, like, so far up its ass. And I think just because it's something people haven't seen, like, people aren't used to such a character plot,
People like different things.
story-driven movie.
That's why everybody's about Uncut Gems, because it's different than what they're used to with Adam Sandler. People like difference.
Yeah, and Adam Driver was really good. There's one scene that, like, me and Avery were screaming about.
And it's not the scene you think.
It's,
Because
it's
if
so
everybody who's
funny.
seen it, you know that there's, like, one big, like,
There's a fight
climactic
scene.
scene. That was not the scene that we, like,
We
were
freaking
shitting
out,
over.
But, like, it was
There
good.
was a different scene.
The cinematography was horrible.
Oh, it was just garbage.
There's this weird scene where they're, like, behind, like, a door, like, they can't reach each other. I'm like, that's so
It was the
stupid.
gate. The gate was like slowly closing.
Oh, I hated it
And
so
I was like,
much.
and
Also,
there's like
they,
cheesy
cut off
music.
their heads a lot.
Oh yeah, it
because
might have been our
Adam
TV, but I
Driver
don't
is
think it
so
was because we had the
tall.
TV. But they cut off their heads during the fight scene, and that's all I could think about.
But it
and
also
took me
made it
out of
very
it.
real then.
But then it also like, but
it's
it's like it's a.
it was like you were part of these people's lives.
But I was like, that is like filmmaking number one is
Okay.
don't do that.
Okay, whatever. I liked it. I thought it was good.
It was very story driven.
I liked that. It said bad things about lawyers.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
it did.
Okay, number 8 was Good
Well,
Boys.
Midsommar just said bad things about anthropologists,
Yeah.
attacking me from all angles.
Yeah, Good Boys. Good Boys was so fun.
What's
it
the
was
number?
like 8.
Wow,
It was
okay.
like, it was gross out, but not like so gross out.
Yeah.
And again, it says some really funny things about kids today. Like, there's kids inside the movie who have the most obscene, ridiculous names.
It's just like little details like that that
Little
are fun.
details that I love. And it's like there's a kid named Atticus L, which implies that there is more than one Atticus, and I'm obsessed with that because that's so funny.
It's just a little thing like that. Yeah.
And also, my family constantly quotes this movie.
Oh my god, we do now.
Like I see a movie is good if my family is constantly talking about it and constantly quoting it. My mother saw it twice in theaters. It was so good.
It's just a classic in our family.
Then I got Endgame. I had to put on Endgame.
Say your number.
7. I said 7.
No, you got it. No, you didn't.
Fine, 7. I got Endgame.
The number.
Endgame was an experience. I remember watching like the end of The Incredible Hulk or like Iron Man, and Nick Fury shows up, and I said, they're banding together. My little mind could not comprehend it.
What is this?
Like, it's an experience. It's not a movie. You can't just go and sit and watch this movie. It's 10 years of all this stuff adding together. Spoiler, when Captain America got Thor's hammer, I almost cried. Like, I was in a theater that was so into it. People were screaming. People were clapping.
People go Wakanda forever when Black Panther shows up.
Yeah, always.
Spoilers, by the way. Everybody's seen this movie.
This is spoilers. Who hasn't heard about this? But it was the
People go Wakanda forever.
It was a perfect way to end this phase. And yes, it had its problems. Yes, there's a lot of hate about it.
There's some plot holes.
There's plot holes.
But who cares?
I will forever love it. This will forever be like something that's been in my life consistently.
We waited a year long for this cliffhanger.
Oh,
we lived through this historical event, and that is so cool.
We lived an event of superheroes becoming cool again.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
And kids later, 30 years from now, when kids watch this movie again, they're gonna marathon the whole thing. They don't have to wait a whole year. We lived through that. That's fun.
We lived through all of it. We saw when we were kids, like Iron Man.
We saw it. You remember who we saw?
Yeah, we saw it.
Oh.
And it was so good. It was so fun. Not a movie for everyone. Next I had Midsommar.
Number
6.
Okay.
6 I had Midsommar. And I put it down there because the top 5 are the movies I talked about the most. But also what's really hard with my top 5 is a lot of them are more recent movies that I saw.
Tell me
the year started really slowly.
It did.
In terms of movies. Like, they were meh. Shazam was meh. Captain Marvel was meh.
Yeah.
On the Basis of Sex was good. But, like, it was good. I liked it.
It was fine.
It was good. It should be getting more acclaim just because Ruth Bader Ginsburg is the real OG. And I love her. But, she's Evie. She's the one.
Notorious
really
RBG.
She really is. But I like Midsommar a lot. The more I thought about it, the more I liked it. It really was more of a standard horror movie.
Tell us what you liked, since in my video you told us what you didn't like.
I liked that it was all in daylight. It made me a little bit afraid of Swedish people. Like, I saw some Swedish show and I was going to turn bad. And Florence Pugh. Oh my god.
My love.
Also, the kid with the eyebrows, so funny.
Oh yeah? What's
so
Mark?
Funny. He's the kid from We're the Millers.
You mean Mark?
Is that his character name?
That's his character name.
I don't remember.
And I love Midsommar. Of course I remember his name's Mark.
But like, it's really smart. It's a movie you could watch times and see a lot of different things, which I like. And it got you thinking. There were a few little boring parts, but like, it was like really interesting and tells like a much deeper meaning, which I like out of a horror movie. It isn't just like jump scares.
Yes.
Yeah, but it
was
also some
a well-made
disgusting
horror
scenes.
movie.
Oh, it was well-made.
Which we need to see more of. I'm hoping that we're going into the age of horror movies that are not just schlock thrown together. You talked a lot of mine.
Not a lot.
Yes, you did.
Okay, next I got, my top 5 are like, it was very hard to rank all of these. Number 5 is Rocketman. Abby, I could not stop thinking and talking about Rocketman.
Is that why you wanted me to see it so bad?
I wanted
so then we watched Good Boys instead.
Also, first, Taron Egerton is amazing. Second, I know it's a different movie than Bohemian Rhapsody, but I feel like it got the essence of the man more than Bohemian Rhapsody did. First, because Elton's alive. I like that this was a fantasy that Elton helped make of his life. And it's actually a musical. And I love musicals. And it told it in a very fun, theatrical way, because Elton John is fun and theatrical. And it's sad, it's heartwarming, the songs are amazing. It was like going to a concert. And it was just done so well. I like love Elton John now. Like, I liked his music before, but it gave me a deeper appreciation.
Is it online? Can I watch it?
No, we'll watch it on demand. But like, yes, things are out of order, and yes, things are probably not done right, but I feel like Elton also put himself in a light where he wasn't just the hero the entire time. Like, he wasn't afraid to show the dark side of himself and of this. And I hope Taron's nominated for an Oscar, because he's really good.
I can't even imagine him in that role, just because I know him from Kingsman.
It's so good.
Okay,
and also,
Elton
Elton in Kingsman was so good. We were watching that last night.
I was not a fan of Kingsman, too.
But the more you watch it, the more you like it. It was fun. Okay, next. Booksmart. Oh my god, I wanted to see this
Name
movie
the number.
forever. 4. Booksmart. I loved it so much. I literally was talking about it with everyone. It shows the best female friendship I've seen in movies of recent years, where they just love each other so much. There's this scene that's very much like Me and My Friends do, where they're just talking about how amazing each other look and building each other up in such like a realistic and fun way. And also the movie is diverse in like all sizes, all genders, all sexualities.
If they showed all genders, how many genders are there, Em?
Everything. It's a movie that is diverse without being like, look, we're diverse.
Right. It just is classically, it's
like
very
the main
2019.
character is gay. One of them is, and it's like never talked. Like it's talked about, but it isn't like, oh my god, I'm coming out.
Yeah.
Like, Love Simon, which was important for that, but we're in an age of movies where that should not be the focus of your movie. It shouldn't be like, oh, it's a coming out story. No, one character happens to be gay. She's openly gay, and it's fine.
It's a comedy. It's not, you know.
There were like 3 gay characters, and nobody cared.
Yeah.
The 2 guys, yeah.
Wait, who else was gay?
The 2 guys.
2 guys.
The 2 gay guys.
Oh, they're like theater guys?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were gay. I thought
Yeah,
they were just
they were
flamboyant.
together.
Oh.
Because remember, he's like, I'm not gay. He's like, he has to audition. He's like, I will not audition.
Well, that's funny. That's funny that they show like the like
Yeah.
stereotypical theater gays, but then they also show like the lesbian, like a lesbian who's like not as much a stereotype. Like she's still like into fashion and like girly stuff. She's not as much
it's
like
just-
you know what I mean?
It's also so funny. It's
Oh, yeah.
genuinely funny, and it tells a really interesting thing. What I really like, we were talking about this earlier,
Yeah.
is a lot of old school movies,
Yeah.
the nerds are the ones who are like, have glasses and like homework, and nobody likes them because they're nerds.
And they're smart.
And all the popular people are like athletes.
And
This
they're
is a more
slackers.
realistic portrayal, where the popular people are just the people who like
The
to kind
popular
of go
Peters?
out. The popular Peters are the people who like to just go out and like have fun, but like they didn't like these girls because they were nerds. They didn't like this girl because she was like really full of herself and thought she was much better than everyone else.
Yeah, and they shut everybody else out. Like when they
They
showed
thought
up,
they were better than other people because they didn't go out and party.
even though the people who went out and party were
The
good
spoiler,
students too.
Got into the same schools as them. That's what's so funny about
They're
this
still
movie.
good students, which is really accurate to today's day and age. Because like kids are really smart these days.
Yeah.
Like holy crap.
And the thing is, it's like the title. They are book smart. They're not smart in anything else.
Yeah.
But book smart. Olivia Wilde, her first movie. I cannot wait to see what else she brings.
Okay, we're at 12
It's
minutes.
so fun. Okay, then I got Jojo Rabbit. Number 3. Jojo Rabbit. I want to see this movie for so long. It's very controversial. I understand that. I love
It's
it.
not that
Yes,
controversial.
it is. Abby, a lot of people will not watch Holocaust comedies.
Yes.
Yes.
I love Emily. I'm sorry. That was just I did not expect you to say that, and that was just
But like
so
we,
bad.
okay, we're Jewish.
Yeah, we are.
And I think make fun of Hitler. Like,
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
not a
I think
controversial thing.
I think making fun of Nazis is like the way to beat Nazis.
not like in a way that you're. It's funny because it's so horrible and absurd.
Right, you have to like poke like if we say, "Oh, you can't make fun of them," that gives them power. You
It
know?
isn't that. It's like the movie understood the seriousness of the situation while also
Yeah.
adding a comedic value.
No, I'm saying-
because it was such an absurd situation.
I'm saying people are like like in other countries are like, "Oh, you can't even like say the word Nazi," and it's like, and that's an exaggeration, but it's like
Okay, we're not
that's
talking
giving them
about this
power.
anymore.
Okay.
It's not about the power. It's about the fact that
That's what it is for
this
me.
happened, and it's a really interesting look on how kids deal with the war, which I think is very relevant and very like sad and emotional. Also, Scarlett Johansson. It made me like her.
Yeah.
And I don't like Scarlett Johansson.
Okay,
and
can we
she was amazing.
can we move on?
Okay.
You're at 13.
2, Parasite. Oh my god, Parasite was so good.
I talked a lot about
Parasite was
so-
amazing. I loved it. Do not look that much into it. It's twists and turns.
Do not look that
It's
much into it.
engaging. Like, don't look it up.
Oh,
Like,
don't look it up.
into
Okay,
it.
yeah. I thought you meant like after you saw it.
Okay, yeah.
We talked a lot about it in mine. Yeah.
My number 1 is Us. Now,
Okay,
Us,
here we go.
I'm obsessed
Here
with
we go.
Jordan Peele. Get Out was amazing. Us was so good because it takes horror tropes, but it really changes it on its head. And it's about a lot of different things. So you could see it just as like a straight horror movie, but it's also about
straight horror movie?
psychology experiments. It's also about class conflict inside the US. It's also about assimilation. It's about nature versus nurture. It's about so many different things, and the more you watch it, the more like little things you see in it. And yes, I did go up and look at all the little references after, and it was amazing. Lupita Nyong'o is amazing. She needs to win every single award. She is incredible. She is scary. She like makes you feel for her. There's like so much going on, and I had no idea where this film was going.
Hey.
With a lot of horror movies, I can predict it because I see a lot of movies. I could not predict.
Hey,
single
your
thing in
movie
this movie
is about your major, and my movie
Yeah,
was about
psych.
my major.
Yeah, I was a psych major, and Andy was an anthro major.
That's funny.
Yeah, because it's about psychology, and it was like a psych experiment gone wrong. Like, spoiler, but whatever.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wrap it up.
Okay, well, those are my top movies. And it's weird, I don't have Disney or animated this year.
All right, bye.
I saw Frozen, but it was like, meh. Okay, bye.